Jackery Explorer 240. I bought this, it must have been about 2.5 years ago. I think there was a sale on Amazon, and that was the thing that finally swayed me to get one of these little chaps. It's not the most powerful in the world, but for someone like me who goes camping, it's a really useful device to have. I go out filming and then I take, various things that need charging up, microphones. I got batteries for my little cameras. I take a light. This is a really good light actually, and it helps me a lot when I'm doing outside filming. You've got your usual things like your phone, and then you've got torches if you need to charge them up. And for all those small items, this Jackery 240 has been absolutely amazing. This unit weighs a touch over 3 kilos. It puts out 200 watts of sustained power and a surge of 400 watts. The reason I say that is don't do what I did. I made a video on this. I tried to run this electric saucepan on this poor little man down here. It didn't work well. This pulls 600 watts, and I was a bit naive and a bit stupid at the time when I tried it. One day I'm hoping to get a bigger unit of one of these, and then I will make another video with this saucepan to see if it actually works properly. The good thing that came out of my rather stupid experiment was that I overloaded this. I'm not saying that's a good thing, because I did that so you don't have to. But what I did, I overloaded this. It didn't ruin anything in it. It still works fine. At the time it just cut out and it did what it was supposed to do. There was no flashing, no banging, no smoke or anything, and the unit works perfectly fine. I don't totally trust that, because if I was to put it in and start charging it now, what will happen is it'll charge it for like 20 minutes. So is it at 100%? I don't know. So maybe that's I wouldn't say an error or so. Maybe you should take this with a pinch of salt when it says 100%. He's still drawing in 61 watts, so he must be charging somewhere. So that's something to bear in mind. Build wise and build quality, I've had no issues with this whatsoever. The downsides of it, if you're going to be finicky, is you might want to say, I want a foldable handle to cut down on the space that it takes up. But there again, you get a foldable handle. You haven't got the strength then. This is easy to grip, easy to use. I can't really say anything bad about it. It's a fantastic little unit. The only change that I would personally like is by adding a little torch on there. Now, some of the bigger units that I've seen, they do have a torch and a light on the side. And you're probably thinking, well, what's the purpose of that? Why does he want a torch? Well, I'll do a bit of solo camping. I'll go and take a tent. Inevitably, in the middle of the night, I want to get up. Call of nature comes along and you've got to get up. So it'd be really convenient just to get on this, flick a switch, and you've got light. Because when you're in the dark, this is a big old boy to find. It's nice and easy. You're bumbling around in the dark. And as soon as you get that, you know exactly what it is, rather than trying to find a small torch or a small light. The other advantage would be you could leave the light on in your tent, go and do your call of nature, or when you come back, you know exactly where your tent is because it's illuminated inside. But that's a personal thing from me. It might not be the same for everybody. On the subject of lights, it won't be long now before people are thinking, we like to go camping, get out and about, and a little power bank or power generator like this is absolutely ideal to do a bit of cool camping. You'll also notice from this that as I'm pulling off power, which is just a minuscule amount, what's that, 1 watt, I'm also putting in power. So if you've got some solar panels with you, you can charge this up while you're using whatever items that you want to use. Obviously not lights in the day, because it doesn't make any sense, but you got the general idea. As I said at the beginning of the video, I bought this little Jackery about 2 or so years ago. For what I've used it for, it's been absolutely bomb-proof. He's done everything I've asked it to do, and in some cases he's tried to give a little bit more. So if you've been looking around for a good, reliable, portable power bank, and you've thought to yourself, well, they're a little bit expensive, but I'd really like one, Jackery got a sale on at the moment. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. InfoZhed out.